In this session, I would like to highlight few points. For example, first, what is renewable energy engineering? Why it is an exciting time for you to study renewable energy engineering? Why study at UTS? Then I will highlight few career prospects for renewable energy engineers. And then finally, I'll talk about course structure of renewable energy engineers at UTS. So let's start with what is renewable energy engineering. What a renewable engineer does. So here I would like to highlight few points. For example, conceive, design, implement, and operate a renewable energy engineering project. So as an renewable energy engineer, you will work at the whole spectrum of technology for renewable energy capture, generation, conversion, storage, transportation, and management. The second point I would like to highlight here that as a renewable energy engineer, you will also contribute in managing the climate change and net zero target by 2050. So the third point I would like to highlight here that as a renewable energy engineer, you will also work in managing and addressing the challenges of integrating renewable energy in the future microgrid and smart grid. So the fourth point I would like to highlight here is that the innovation and entrepreneurship are at the heart of renewable energy engineers. So the renewable energy sector is still not matured. It needs further innovation and entrepreneurships. So the many areas, for example, like green hydrogen, electric vehicles, battery energy storage, that needs further improvement and innovation. And you will have number of opportunity to contribute in this sector to improve the performance of those technology as a future renewable energy engineers. So the next point I would like to highlight why, it is an exciting time for you to study renewable energy engineers. And the first point I would like to highlight here is the energy transition. So the world is facing a huge challenge to transit to the renewable energy based economy from fossil fuel based economy. And to address the challenge, world needs a huge workforce and specialized engineers in renewable energy sector. So here, you can see that there are a number of causes for skill shortage in the current renewable energy sector. And one of the dominant causes is the lack of education and training. And the success of this energy transition actually depends on availability of skilled renewable energy engineers. So there are a number of study has been done to find out the lack of skill shortage in renewable energy sector. A recent study conducted by Australian Power Institute have concluded that the current power engineering workforce lacks of required skill in current renewable energy sector. So we need engineers with specialized skill or other way also we need the upskilling of current workforce. Another study done by Australian Clean Energy Council also concluded that for successful Australian energy transformation, we need a skilled workforce. They have also concluded that we have got insufficient students in pipeline. Another study done by UTS RACE program, and they have founded that almost 50% of the current industry expert, they believe that if that condition goes as it is, the future industry will even experience worse experience if we don't have a skilled workforce ready for that current renewable energy industry. So the third point I would like to highlight that most of the country, including Australia, have set a target to get carbon neutral by 2050. And to achieve the target, actually, we need engineers who are expert in a mix of technology. As you know that, I mean, to get that target, we need electrification of everything. For example, we need to electrify transportation, manufacturing, and water industry. And to supply that additional energy requirement, we need to produce more energy from our renewable energy sector. So the other technology which can also contribute to get net zero, for example, energy efficiency, carbon capture and storage, and also green hydrogen. And as a renewable energy engineers, you can play an important role to achieve that target by 2050. So the final point I would like to highlight here is that, as you know, that the climate change is a global issue, and due to climate change, most countries, including Australia, are experiencing severe weather event, for example, frequent flooding, bushfire, tornado, and etc. And as a renewable energy engineers, it is your chance actually to make a real difference to climate change, which will actually benefit the communities in many different ways. So the other good news is that there is a strong job growth in recent year in renewable energy sector. So for example, here in the left-hand side, you can see that there is exponential job growth starting from 2012 to 2020. And there is a prediction that in the next 3-4 years, the strong job growth will continue. And here you can see that there will be a huge new job will come in all the states in Australia, including New South Wales. And in renewable energy sector, I mean, you will have a very safe and flexible career, because Australia has got a potential actually to be a superpower in renewable energy sector worldwide. Now, I would like to talk about, I mean, why you would consider to study renewable energy engineering at UTS. So the future renewable energy sector needs engineer who has got multidisciplinary experience, because the renewable energy sector will be strongly coupled with other critical sector, for example, transportation, communication system, water, etc. So the unique feature of renewable energy engineering at UTS that it will guide you to gain a very deep knowledge in renewable energy sector, and at the same time it will also provide you an opportunity to have sufficient skill in relevant area, for example, economics, law, policy, IT, and science. We have also actually have consulted with different energy expert and policymaker to understand the future needs of renewable energy sector. And the second unique point of renewable energy program is that it will provide you a opportunity to gain skill which will allow you to have your skill in system thinking, leadership, and problem solving. We'll also have an opportunity to connect with industry leader through, different guest lecture, and also the project is sponsored by different industry, as we have our ongoing relation with different industry in New South Wales and other state in Australia. Here you can see some of example that we have got ongoing relation with industry, for example, Ausgrid, AZL, Sydney Water, Taj Network, Essential Energy, Jebmain, and so on. So the other important feature of renewable energy engineering major at UTS, here you will also gain professional skill on top of technical skill through a different types of studio subject that's offered here in this program. So you'll also do a studio based on relevant renewable energy subject as well as professional studio. And as I mentioned previously, that innovation and entrepreneurship are at the heart of renewable energy, and UTS startup will provide you an opportunity to gain that skill while you are studying renewable energy engineering at UTS. In renewable energy engineering, there are diverse career opportunity available. So you can work in a wide range of area. For example, you can work as a renewable energy project engineer or manager. You can work in the renewable energy generation sector, for example, in wind, hydro, biomass, photovoltaic system, and so on. You can also work as a grid connection engineer, where you will be working to interconnect renewable energy in the power grid. You can also work as a process engineer, project engineer in solar PV engineer, as a energy system modeler or analyst. You will also have opportunity to work in emerging field like microgrid, electric mobility, battery storage engineers, and so on. So you can also be an entrepreneur or researcher or innovator in this field as well. Now I would like to talk about UTS engineering course that is actually developed, offered here. So here there are a number of engineering discipline available at UTS. And in many cases, you can actually do double degree. You can integrate engineering with other major, for example, Bachelor of Business, Bachelor of Medical Science, or Bachelor of Science. Only there are few options here which cannot be integrate for double degree, for example, civil and environmental, electrical and electronics, and mechanical and mechatronics. But renewable energy engineering degree can be integrated with other degree if you want to do a double degree at UTS. So this one shows the course structure if you want to choose to do renewable energy engineering at UTS. So the renewable energy course structure includes some subject from engineering course that is applicable to all engineering students, which includes physics, math, engineering, design, project management, and so on. So this course actually help you to develop your engineering skill, because it is quite important that you become engineer first before becoming a renewable energy specialist. Then you have got number of units which will make up the renewable energy engineering major. You will also do some electives. So here you have got 4 elective subjects where you can do it at UTS, and also you have got opportunity to do those electives in overseas, some universities as well. And as I mentioned, you will be doing number of studio, which is both relevant to renewable energy and professional studio. And that studio will help you to gain cross-disciplinary skill. It will also contribute to gain skill in problem solving, leadership and communication and team working skill. You will also be doing like diploma in professional engineering practice, where actually you will be doing 2 internship. Each internship is for 6 months. And in most cases, you will be doing one in early in second year and the another one in fourth year. And this actually provide you an opportunity to get real industry experience. It will also help you to develop your professional skill and at the same time build network with professional engineers. With that, now I will hand over to our student presenter.
Hi everyone, my name's Tanmay Reggie and I'm a Bachelor of Engineering Honours student at UTS. I'm majoring in electrical engineering with a specialized focus in renewable energy. My story is I've been here for 5 years now at UTS and I've had a lot of different roles in UTS. I've been a student, been a teacher, lab coordinator, I've been all over the place and I've really enjoyed my time here. UTS is really special as a university because it offers something different from everybody else. The key part of being an engineer is hands-on experience. There's no other better way to learn. And that's really what UTS specializes in. You can jump in the labs and you can get crafty and you can get hands-on with all those cool components that you see. And you can actually fiddle around and innovate, which is really what sets us apart. So UTS has been amazing for that. In terms of why engineering is so important, I believe that engineering is all about our communities. It's about creating a better world for everyone around us and driving and leading that pathway. And UTS is really good in giving you those opportunities. They have really great connections with the industry, allowing you to work on the best innovations with the best people and bring them into your course and into your daily lives. That's really awesome. One of the key things that UTS has helped me is internships. So as you all know, internships is a really key part of developing and understanding what you actually do as an engineer when you enter the workforce. So in one of my classes, I was able to connect with a mentor and he actually helped me get an internship with a company that I'm currently with. And through this internship, I've been able to learn a lot. Generally, what does an engineer do? And grow my skills to heights that I never really imagined before. This internship has opened a lot of pathways for me, especially in the renewable energy space. I've got to work on some really cool projects such as solar power point tracking, which basically we worked on a solar farm and we tested the solar power point and how we can best optimize that to generate the best outcomes for the solar farm and obviously the end customers. So that was really awesome. Throughout my time in UTS, I've also worked on a lot of cool projects. One of them, which was my thesis, was on battery energy storage systems, where I got to do a study on how to best implement solar power into our grid and how we can do that safely and maximize the output and the potential of it. Over my time, I've had a lot of great opportunities and I'm really thankful for that. Renewable energy is a really innovative space and at the forefront of our industry. So hope to see you there.
Hi, and thank you so much for that, Tamay. We'll just carry on with the next slide. So we just wanted to give you an insight into adjustment points for UAC rounds. So when it comes to adjustment points, these are additional points that are added to a student's raw ATAR to give them a selection ranking. So at UTS, the adjustment points that you can receive is a maximum of 13 total. They can be made up of a number of factors, such as the UTS Engineering IT questionnaire, which you can scan the QR code below, good results in relevant HSC subjects, so you can find out more at our Year 12 subject scheme page for UTS, gender and special circumstances. Now, in regards to the key dates that will be helpful when it comes to your UAC applications, our scholarship applications are now open and close early September, the 4th of September. We'll also have our exciting open day on the 27th of August. If you'd like to attend, as most of you would be aware, the HSC exams will occur from early October to mid-November. And then from mid-December, at this stage, likely around the 15th of December, these dates are subject to change, is that when the New South Wales and ACT ATARs will be released. Following this, UAC has a number of different offer rounds that you will be able to be eligible for to apply for the course that you're interested in. And as we've stated there, usually the orientation for UTS is in February, with autumn starting date early March and the census date in late March. Now, if you haven't already heard of, we will be now hosting a UTS early entry program. The great exciting thing about this is it uses your Year 11 results when entering the UTS early entry program. So currently, domestic or international onshore students in Year 12 can apply for this program through the UTS online application portal. It's free to apply with applications now open and closing in September. In regards to the offers, provisional offers will be released on October before the HSC commences, and you must complete your HSC or equivalent in order to receive an offer. So if you'd like to find out more about this scheme, please scan the QR code in front of you, and especially how our engineering and IT questionnaire can give you additional points for that application. UTS offers a range of different services. Some of the student support include, but not limited to, the bridging courses on offer in areas such as mathematics, physics, and chemistry. And we also have a system called UPass, which is our peer-assisted student study success scheme. And what this does is for available subjects is students would be matched with someone who has previously undertaken the course, and that they can help and be nurtured in guidance for that. I hope that you enjoyed today's info session, and please make sure if you have any questions to reach out to us further at fait@uts.edu.au. You can also find out more on our webpage eng.uts.edu.au. Thank you.